Hello and welcome to this practice today. This practice will be moon salutations, and they can be a little challenging. So I ask that you be very patient with yourself as you do these if you have never done them before. And most people can go through many vinyasa flow classes and never do these. So no worries. I have included an image of the different postures of the Moon Salutation series in your assignment if you are attending UCF and reviewing this as an assignment. If you're not, give yourself some fun, enjoy the ride, and no worries. Just see what happens. So we're going to start in mountain pose, and I will tell you that we'll be working from the front of the mat, moving to the side of the mat, moving to the back of the mat, and then we're going to return to the side, ending on the front, and then we'll do the other side. So if it helps you to watch the video once, feel free to do that, and then join me when you're ready, okay? So we'll start in mountain pose for a moment. Give yourself a little shoulder shrug and roll, okay? Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. And you know what, just to get out of our head, let's actually widen the step. Take a big breath, reach up, and then soften your knee, exhale with a ha. Again, inhale up. Exhale, ha. One more up. Exhale, ha. And then reach all the way up. That sometimes helps us to get out of our heads and bring the palms to the heart. Start to walk the feet back in towards each other. My legs are straight and my feet are spread wide. I'm creating nice wide stance with all the toes, but you can soften your knees, okay? So here we go. We'll inhale, circle sweep the arms up. At the top, interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers like this. And then hug your ears. We're going to take it up on the breath, over to the right as we exhale. So you're inhaling and stretching the exhale. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Good. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to the heart. We're going to step our left leg wide to the left. Okay? So as you step wide and paralleling the feet, open the arms. And then I'm going to bring the heels in, toes out, and find a squat. And I'll bring the hands in like this today. You can also bring them here or here above the knees or on your waist. Okay. So our Buddha squat is next. Good. And then we'll inhale and stand firm and reset the feet parallel, just turning your right foot forward, arms come out, triangle pose. Walk down your leg, up with your opposite arm. Doesn't matter how low you go. Take a breath here. Nice and long. Remember to exhale. Our next posture is going to be pyramid. If you have some blocks, you might want to grab those. We're going to bend our front knee, bring the hands towards the mat, spin your back heel up and step it a little closer. Fold forward. I'm pressing my heart towards that front thigh, slightly bent knee. Nice big breath. Exhale. Now I'm going to take my back foot and step it back even more. Carefully find a runner's lunge, but look at your front knee. You have a straight line ankle to knee. And then we're going to lower the back knee. Now, if you're really tight in your hip flexors, be gentle. Use your core. We'll rise up. Maybe put your hands on your thigh. Inhale, reach. Good. As you exhale, bring the palms inside your front leg to the ground. Curl your back toes, lift your back knee, and we're going to quarter turn towards that back leg. So we're in a side lunge here. Okay, good. So if it helps you come up higher, you can bring your toes up on your back leg. Next breath, we're going to come down the center and squat. So we're going to take just a moderate squat. If you feel really good in your body, you can drop the bottom lower, but be careful, honor you. We're going to be facing the back next, okay? We're going to go into the other direction and find a side lunge. So walk your way there. As you turn your back toes out, let the knee be back away from the toes, and then maybe you lift this front toes up. So this is our second side lunge. Take a nice big breath here. And we're going to turn and face the back of our space. We're going to go into that low lunge. So first runner's lunge, and then carefully lower your back knee. Now my back is to you. I'm going to use my core, rise up. And one more time, sweep the arms up. Low lunge. So we're doing what we just did, but we're going backwards now. Take a nice big breath, reach up. Good. Now on the exhale, bring both hands down to the floor. Frame your foot, your new front foot. Curl your back toes, you're in a lunge. And then step your back foot a little closer to your new front foot, fold forward. Pyramid pose. I'm breathing here. I have my front knee bent, which is your new front knee, your left knee. And then fold over the body. Take a moment. Our next posture will be that triangle. So I'm going to step my back foot a little further back. This time we're coming from the ground up. So walk your bottom hand along your front leg here and reach your other arm to the sky. Triangle pose. So I've got my left hand down, right arm up, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. Take a big breath. Then we'll use the core to come up slowly. I'm going to bring the palms to the heart to make it easier. My front toes are already turned out with the heel in. I'm going to take my other back foot now, turn the heel and toes out, return to that squat. Okay? So hopefully you get a sense of where we're headed. We're in that squat again. We're going to inhale, straighten the legs, parallel the feet, stretch the arms out. You can call this star pose. And now we're going to exhale, step to the back of the mat and bring the palms together. Inhale, we'll close with a back bend, so reach all the way up. Hands come together. Maybe you hook your thumbs and open the fingers. Stretch up and back. And then exhale to the heart. Hold on to it. Okay, so your back is to me, my back is to you. And we're just taking a moment to tune in. Let's take a breath, everyone. It's perfectly perfect, whatever you do. Let the breath go. Now let's try the second side. We're going to inhale all the way up with the arms. Sweep up. Interlace the fingers above your head. Release your index fingers and hug your ears. Let's stretch up and over to the right. Inhale again, bring it to the center. Exhale, stretch up and over to the left. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, palms to the heart. Okay, so we're going to take our right leg now and we're going to step wide towards the front of the room. So reset. Once you arrive, turn your palms, extend them out, and then turn your heels in. We're going from our star pose to our Buddha squat. Here we are. You've got this. I know you've got this. Okay, inhale, straighten the legs, stretch the arms out. Now turn your original left foot to the left, triangle pose. Let that left arm come down, right arm reaching up, so we're still facing the back of the room. Shoulders soft, big breath in. Feel free to bend the knees. Now as you exhale, take that upper arm, sweep it down, use your core, bend your front knee, bring your hands to the floor and spin your right heel up. We're going to step the back foot a little closer towards the front foot, fold over the front leg, pyramid pose. Take a deep breath here. And let the breath go. All right, let's take our right leg, which is your back leg, and step it back to a lunge carefully. Make sure your front toes are in front of the front knee. And then we'll lower the back knee. We're going to find that low lunge again. Use your core, walk up your thigh. You can keep the hands on the thigh or stretch them to the sky. Big reach up. Inhale. Now as we exhale, we'll bring the two palms down to the floor inside the left foot. Lift the back knee again. And we're going to just take a little tiny turn to our right. We're in a side lunge. Our left knee is still bent, but now our right toes come up. So hold here. Check your left knee. Make sure it's opening out behind you instead of dropping inward. That's going to protect your knees. And laugh, just have fun with this. Let's meet down the center, okay? So I'm just going to heel toe a little bit in, bend my knees, take a little squat. Eventually it becomes a garland pose, which is a deeper squat. And then we're going to go towards the front of our mats now. Take the side lunge. Right toes on the out. Left toes will face the sky. You might need to heel toe that front foot forward a little bit. Then take your side lunge, and if you're not low, no problem. Feel free to take it as high as the body needs to be. Okay, we're going to face the front again. Here we go. Runner's lunge, facing forward very gently. Lower the back knee. Use your core, rise up. Low lunge, inhale. Make sure you're breathing, okay? It's okay to be wobbly, tightness, new postures, all of that creates a little wobbles. Fingers to the floor. Let's take our back foot as we lift our back knee, step it a little closer and a little wider. Fold forward, you have your pyramid pose. Nice hamstring stretch. Soft but deep breath. If you happen to have blocks with you, you can place those blocks right under your hands. That will bring the ground up to you. Make the posture a little easier. Now we're going to take this back foot again and turn it out a little bit more. And then bring your bottom right hand towards your right shin and begin to rise up. Triangle pose from the ground up this time. So reaching up, reaching down. Let yourself set right up in the middle. Take a nice big breath. But as you exhale, use the core. Let's push off and come all the way up. We're going to find that squat one more time. So arms extend, turn and face your center, bend the knees. Maybe bring the palms to the heart. And then straighten the legs and parallel your feet. Notice my feet, arms re-extend. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to step to the front of our mat. Palms come together. Take a moment. Inhale, sweep up. We'll close it up. We can hook our thumbs or you can bring the fingers together. We're closing with a little back bend, which is a little different. Nice big stretch. And then bring everything to your heart. So that is your moon salutation. Please don't worry if it didn't work for you. Keep trying, keep practicing, have fun with it. And like I mentioned, I closed a little differently. Wanted to give us an even upward back bend just to close it up and to remind the heart to smile. I hope this felt good for you, and I wish you the best day. Thank you. Namaste.